Right, hello everyone. Oh my goodness, it is a very, very warm day today, as you can probably tell from my very, very summery get-up. I'm actually wearing the H&M Wildflower collection. I've ordered so much of it that I'm still wearing it now. I also haven't bothered to do my hair today because I'm just too excited to film this video. But I have 3 boxes here of items, and I really loved doing my H&M haul with you the other day, where I basically tried everything on, but then there was one section of it where I was basically talking you through my styling of that item, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do that a little bit more, because I felt like that was really useful, and hopefully you will feel that way too. But I just loved it, showing you how I personally style something up to the best of my ability and really talk you through, because it's not just like I know from the outset. I have to put it on, I have to see where I think it needs something extra and just go from there. So I thought we could do a little bit of a mix. This is actually a high street and a luxury haul that I'm going to do with you today. I've actually shopped at Zara as well, which I never shop at Zara. I don't think I've ever done an actual proper Zara haul on this channel where I've bought loads of bits, but we will get into that. I've also got some stuff from Louisa Via Roma. I've got some stuff from Arabella London, which is probably my most favourite swimwear brand. Without further ado, let's get into the boxes. I think I'm going to get into Arabella London first though, because it's the easiest box to get into. But this arrived, I've pretty much lived in my Arabella swimsuits last year. Admittedly, I didn't really go anywhere, so I haven't had the pleasure of actually styling them. I think I wore them when I went to the Grove, which was lovely, but they basically do the most flattering swimsuits I think I have ever come across. And these are some items from their new collection, and I love them because they make, for me, high-waisted swimsuits that actually suit me, and I felt just incredible when I wore it. I couldn't believe it. I even did a story about it a few months ago, almost a year ago now, where I was like, I've actually never ever chosen a high-waisted bikini before, and now I don't think I'll ever go back. So I was very, very, very grateful when they reached out and offered me to try their new collection. I have purchased Arabella London bikinis as well, so I am very much a customer and will always be a customer because the quality is stunning. So this is their new, it has this sort of kinked front to it. I went for the white because personally I love white bikinis. Next up we have the same style in a khaki. It's kind of it's very much a Lydia green, isn't it? And I just loved this colour. It is kind of like a khaki colour, but for me it's an earthy green, because everything's an earthy green to me. Same sort of kinked front to it, nice structure to the bust, beautiful frilly feminine sleeves. And then finally, one of my favourite styles, this is their shell bikini. I always feel like the Little Mermaid when I wear these. I have this in the white version, but with the textured fabric. And they have removable straps for these as well, which is so handy because then you don't end up with strap lines like I've got at the moment from my walk over the weekend. But then I went for a low bikini as well because they are so flattering that I wanted to get a low one as well. But I went for the high-waisted ones for the khaki and also the white, because honestly these are so flattering and I feel secure in them as well. So I'm over the moon to have a few more bikinis in my life, because I'm someone that really struggles to find bikinis that I feel fabulous in. And I think that that's probably something that all women of all sizes feel, because you just want to feel there's just certain parts of my body that I'm do you know what, I want that to just feel a little bit more secure. And these just really do make me feel that way. Bikinis are something that I don't really enjoy shopping for, I have to be honest. And this just takes all of that sort of worry and the fear that I don't enjoy of looking for them out of it, because I know that I always look fabulous. So I will try those on for you. Obviously with a bikini, it's not really much to style up unless you're doing an outfit over the top. For me personally, I always go for linen over bikinis because I just think it works. But what I'll do is I'll style up one of these bikinis to show you how I would do that, because I think that that will work really, really well. Okay, this is the Arabella London bikini of choice. This is a style that I've had in my bikini wardrobe for ages. I've got it in the high-waisted and in the low-waisted as well. I love this colour for adding a bit of contrast from the outfit that you style it with. But as always, the Arabella bikini is so flattering, and this style is definitely one of my favourites because you can detach the straps and it becomes bandeau, which works really well. Now, my favourite way to style a bikini if I'm at a beach or by a pool or something like that is always pretty simple, to be honest. I love an oversized linen shirt, of course, because my name is Lydia Linen, but I love an oversized linen shirt just like this one. This is from a brand called Asino, which do really beautiful linen pieces. I probably wouldn't even worry about like steaming it, to be honest, because generally linen just creases, and if it's thrown in a basket bag or a holdall, but I would belt it in the middle like this just to bring it in. But you can wear it open and just have it really loose. That's also really elegant and almost like androgynous. I would also probably style it with some very easy to style sliders. These are the Hermes ones, so I probably just whack those on. I would probably also go for a sun hat like this, and probably a French market bag like this. I got this one from Amazon. It was totally like affordable. And that is how I would style it for like the beach or a pool, or just something easy to wear when it's really, really hot. And this is the general vibe I would be going for. I just think it's so easy, but yet looks so timeless and elegant. You just can't go wrong with a linen shirt just thrown over like this. But again, you can add shorts or whatever, but this is like my staple go-to, I'm going by the pool look. So those are some summer bikinis, new in from Arabella London, which I love. Next up, I'm going to get into my Louisa V. Aroma box. Now I, from the outset, am not keeping all of these pieces, but I did do an order. I did do a Louisa V. Aroma order, and we have a very big and beautiful Louisa V. Aroma box. Oh my gosh, how are we gonna get this out? Ow! Oh. Okie dokie. So, let's go first and foremost in this box. You might have seen that I recently worked on the H&M and Brock collection collaboration, which was so wonderful. I loved it, absolutely loved it. And it actually made me go in search of some Brock collection items, and I found this stunning, stunning, stunning bandeau dress that is just, oh dear. I love it already. I hope it fits me. But this is just a really elegant and beautiful dress. And do you know what I really liked about this is that it has the white fabric, but also there's so much floral detailing that I think that you could get away with wearing this to a wedding easily, because it's just not white. That is not what you would describe as a white dress. And so I actually have a wedding coming up this summer, I think, and I think that this is gonna work so lovely. The thing that I love about Brock collection is they have a lot of corsetry and darting and detail, and this dress is no different. And I did also see that Louisa V. Aroma have a very, very similar silhouette dress to the one from the H&M collaboration as well. So if you're someone that enjoys the luxury purchases, then I will link that down below if it's still in stock. But this is like a midi dress, and I thought that this was just beautiful. I love a strapless dress that looks nice, because you don't have to worry about the tan lines, especially at this time of year, because I've got some tan lines. Okay, I did not want to love this dress, but I absolutely love it. Damn it! I do think I'm going to be pulling it up quite a lot. It does have like a sticky tab over the top, which should help it stay a little bit, but I am conscious that I may need to pull it up just a little bit. But it's got a really busy print on it. Oh, it's got pockets, guys. It's got pockets. Oh dear gosh. Oh, but just when you think a dress doesn't get much better. Now the fabric, I think people might be a little bit weirded out by, because it does feel quite like synthetic, but it looks really beautiful and shiny. Sorry if you can hear the dogs barking, but all of the windows are open because in the UK it's hot. But I would keep things, well, I would try and keep things as simple as possible. So jewelry wise, I'd go quite minimalist. I'd just go for something quite classic with a handbag. I think maybe something like this would work really well. So my Chanel pearl bag maybe, and some strappy sandals. Perhaps even the strappy sandals that I've got in my haul would work well, who knows? Or if I wanted to get a little bit of height, maybe I would go for my, yeah, I think my Valentino rock studs, but the black ones with the heel, I think those would be really nice. The only thing I don't like about the Valentino rock studs is how long it takes me to get them on and off. With those two straps, I'm like, ugh, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And I've bought them in every single colour, so I'm guessing I don't really mind that much. So this is the Brock collection dress on. and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. I actually have a christening coming up where I am the godmother. Can you believe it? Someone would entrust me to be a godmother. And I think this would be really lovely. It's such a beautiful length, and with these shoes it works really well. But I think that this would also look lovely with some flat sandals as well. I've got some Gianvito Rossi flat, just thong sandals, and I think I would be able to get away with wearing this with that as well. But just keeping it simple, a cute Chanel. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's not your normal summer fabric, but I feel like it adds a little bit of drama. And I love the neckline on it as well. It's got ruching and almost like this rawness to the fabric, which is going to get better the more you wear it. It kind of gives me Bridgerton vibes, this bodice area. It is absolutely beautiful. Next up, it wouldn't be a Lydia summer haul without some linen. This is a pair of Max Mara trousers, and oh my gosh, I love them already. So they're a real like natural linen colour, but they've got this really smart pinstripe detailing to it. Double pleats as well, which double pleats right now are just my vibe. I'm hoping these are going to be quite high-waisted on me, because I am living in double pleat high-waisted trousers, and I think they are, guys. I think they are. Now these come unhemmed, so I will have to have these taken up by a tailor's. I'll probably take this to Suster & Hicks to have them taken up. Ooh, I can already, like, I'm styling them already in my head, and that is always a good sign. I love them. Oh, I love them. I love them. I love them. Okay, I've popped on the Max Mara trousers. You have to excuse the bump here. There's usually quite like big labels on the Louise V. Aroma stuff, and so it goes inside and I'm like, no. But I've styled this up with a top that is in the Zara section of the video, and I love it, guys. These trousers are amazing. I'm definitely gonna have them taken in when I have them hemmed properly, because I think they just need, especially with the double pleats, it's so important that it fits right. Otherwise well, on me personally, because I don't have much hips, I need to make sure that I accentuate the waist, otherwise I just look like a sack of potatoes, basically. I've popped my hair in a low bun because I think that that works really well for me when I wear these more extravagant styles. It just gives it more of a chic edge. Taking my hair back takes away the sort of glamour of my style. I find that my long hair makes me look very glamorous. So when I pop it back in a bun, it just gives a slightly more chic edge. Now, these trousers are phenomenal. And yes, I am going to keep them, because I absolutely love them. I almost swore then I love them that much. But these are the creasiest trousers I have ever like known. I just pulled the top up that way, and just from the trousers creasing, when I pulled it up, they got creases after being freshly steamed. So just as an FYI, they are extremely creasy, but that's linen for you. This is probably a very high quality linen, and from what I find is the higher the quality, the more they crease, basically. But they are an absolute win. So chic bun, I think I'd probably go for a very structured bag to offset from the very feminine like sleeves that we have going on. And this is just such a cute summer look. I love this. This for meetings, for me, would be so lovely, because I'd feel cool, because these sleeves are going to keep me nice and cool, but I'd also feel smart and well put together. So this is great. So as you can see, they majorly need to be hemmed, but this is such a cute vibe for an outfit. Oh my goodness, this looks like those kind of outfits that you come across on Pinterest. It's such a wonderful like pairing of the white with the pinstripe linen and then with the black bag. I'd probably go for some barely there heels, just so that you get a little bit of toe out the bottom, but nothing too statement. This is quite a simplistic outfit, but the sleeves do all of the talking. I love this. I can't believe this top is £20, but it's coming later on in the haul, okay? I'm just showing you it early. My bad, my bad. But so far, this is my fave. So those were 2 items of clothing that I got from Louise V. Aroma. One thing I've gone in search of this year is some variations on some sandals, mainly flat, but I think there's a couple of other ones in here as well. So the first ones, you're not going to be shocked here. I love how I said I went for some variations on sandals. When I say variations, I mean variations in colour. Anywho, these caught my eye, okay? Now, I love Valentino Rockstud sandals so much. I think that they are such a great sandal for summer, and they're comfortable, well made. I've never had a pair break on me. And the only thing I would say is that their flat sandals are not catered usually to the wide-footed female, which I am, except for this one. And I saw this style and I thought this is exactly what I want. It's kind of like an ankle gladiator sandal with more like gunmetal silvery hardware, which I think would be really nice with my bags that have like more of the silver hardware on them, like my Hermes bag and things like that. I think they'll work really well. It's also got this more plaited detailing, so it's quite textured, but the main thing is that it holds in the wide foot, okay? It holds it in so that I don't have to worry about my, honestly, I had some sandals when I was at university once and I put them on and my friends were like, Lily, you can't wear those. Your actual like foot is spilling out over the edges. You're walking on the concrete. You cannot wear those. And so I imagine that the really elegant, like just the thin strap up the toe is a little bit too much for me. However, this is nice and secure. So I'm gonna try those on. Did I need another pair of Valentino Rockstud sandals? Yes, I did, because I don't have the silver hardware and I don't have the flat silver hardware or black. So yes, I did. Yes, I did. Don't argue with me. I absolutely did. But I do have some other options as well. However, I wasn't expecting to like these as much. But you know what I really want? I want to feel elegant in flats. And 2021 is the year that I'm gonna do that, okay? I'm gonna feel elegant in sandals. I'm not gonna feel pressured into wearing heels when I don't need to. I'm gonna feel elegant in pretty dresses and flats. And you guys are gonna join me in that. We're gonna do this together. We're gonna create a movement, okay? Because after a year of not wearing heels, I don't think I'll be able to do it, okay? I've said it here first. Next up, we have a brand that I said I would never buy from again. And I may have said that, but always take what I say with a pinch of salt, okay? I'm joking. I purchased a bag from this brand. In fact, I purchased 3 bags, and I regretted it because for me, they were just too like, they were too cool girl for me, and I've realized that my style is just not particularly like cool girl in that way. But their shoes, on the other hand, I am enjoying a fair amount at the moment. That is something I have to be honest about. Walk with me here. So these I saw, and I was like, oh, this makes a really nice alternative to my castagna wedges. Something a little bit more rustic in its style. Like this with my French basket bag, my French Provence market bag. Oh, it would just look so, so wonderful. They look quite small though. Maybe I should have, oh no, I should have put the size up. Although it feels like they might stretch. And also my feet are still swollen from walking. Yeah, I think that they'll stretch. Oh, I like them already. We're gonna style them up though. We are gonna style them up. But I just thought these, with a bag like this, is not too far off. I think you can probably get like a basket bag in this finish as well, which I would very much love. But I really did fall for these. And I'm surprised I haven't seen these, because these are so me. Admittedly, I'd probably usually go for a more classic toe, but I do quite like this squared toe on Bottega. So that was the heels. And then I saw that they came in the flat version as well. Then I was sort of like, oh, do I get both? Well, let's try them. So this is where I'm saying that I'm not planning on keeping everything. However, we always plan for that. So then we have another green box. Gosh, this is a bit of a haul from brands I said I'd never purchased from. Ta-da! So we have the flat version, which look bigger. Yeah, these look, no, they're quite similar actually. Oh, I really like them too, you know. And they feel really sturdy on my foot, just from the offset. Yeah, these ones fit better actually. These ones fit a lot better. The flat version. Oh dear. I realise when something goes well, I'm like, oh no. I just thought that these were going to be quite useful and elegant and wearable, but I just love the natural fabrics that have been used. In fact, even seeing these against the Max Mara trousers, those natural tones together, I'm a sucker for them. But I may style them up and it just might not work, because even just looking at my market bag, it is a different sort of fabric that's been used, so it may not work. I may not be able to find a bag that matches this, but that texture is stunning. Love them. Love, love, love. Okay, so that's was everything from Louise Via Roma. Now we're gonna get into the Zara box. I don't even know how you open a Zara box. Do I have to? Yes, just like you would a normal box. Don't worry guys, no special things here. I was actually really shocked that it came in a red box as well. Now I want to be honest with you in that it has taken me years to be able to do this order. I try constantly to do Zara orders because I see so many people featuring so many lovely things from Zara, and then I log onto the website and I absolutely hate it. I don't know if that's just me. Please let me know in the comments if you hate the Zara website, because I really hate the Zara website. It doesn't appeal to me in the slightest, and I log off so quickly because I just feel like I can't see anything and it's just a bit messy. But then I see people get such lovely things, but it just doesn't work for me. Anywho, this was the dress that cinched the deal for me. These are dresses that I live in at this time of year. It's got really beautiful tie straps at the top, a little bit of broderie detailing as well, and smocking, which I find really flattering and really comfortable to wear as well. So I picked that up in the white. I think this is just a really easy one to throw on, and with sliders. This is the thing that I think those sliders will look really nice with, just plain white dresses and things like that. So there was that one. Okay, I've popped on the white version of the smocked dress, and they are all going back. I just think there are so many better versions of this kind of dress, and this neckline just doesn't feel right. This really low swoop here just looks a bit odd, and then I don't like how high it comes up at the back, and it's just not one that I even know how to make look nice. I just feel like it's not really very me, and it doesn't do anything for my body shape in a nutshell. So yes, this one's gonna be going back. Next up, I loved this dress. I absolutely loved this. It's a lot lighter in fabric than I thought it was gonna be, but just this detailing at the front was so adorable. And actually it's quite nice that the fabric is quite loose and lightweight. But for £50, I don't know, it feels weird. I would expect this to more of the H&M price point. That's the thing as well, I find that Zara stuff just doesn't last as well. You can tell I'm not a fan, okay? And I'm not trying to paint myself as a fan, but I found enough items for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna place an order. Usually I'm like, I'm not gonna place an order for one item. There needs to be substance. But yeah, interesting. I honestly thought that this was gonna be my least favorite out of all of them because it just didn't look like it had much shape to it. But this feels like the perfect dress to be wearing to a Tuscan villa holiday, just really light and airy, but still quite elegant, but understated. It's like one of those dresses that you have in your wardrobe for years and years and years and years, and you pick it out and remember the holidays that you wore it on, and it just brings back so many lovely memories. That's the kind of dress that I feel this is, that it's actually a real dark horse, and you wouldn't expect to love it and wear it as much as you do, but yeah, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I love it, and I think again this is the bag of the haul by the looks of things, this little Amazon find. I think that this is the perfect bag to go with it. I've popped my hair up in a bun because it would be really hot in Tuscany, so I would need to have my hair up in a bun, but I just love this dress. I really love it, and I think it's one of those dresses that isn't particularly me, but I just think it works really well and I love it. I'd probably wear it barefoot because that's what you would do if you were living in Tuscany. You wouldn't be wearing shoes, that's for sure. And just this bag would be the perfect thing to go to market with. I love it. Oh, this dress is so cute. And then I loved this colour, this kind of burnt sage colour. I thought this was really lovely. It's the same as the white dress, but it's dusky, earthy, almost grey. It reminds me of the colour that we have in our hallway that looks grey, but it's also got this green undertone to it. Although the only thing I'm not loving is how high the dress is at the back. I don't think that's very flattering. With these smock dressing, they need to be quite low at the back. Otherwise I will feel like it accentuates my broad shoulders. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. We'll find out. Yeah, just as I thought. Love the colour of this. Hate the neckline. I've tried doing the straps slightly longer, but I also find that the bodice is a little bit too long as well. Bodice probably needs to finish about there, but it's not the one for me. I love the idea of the dress, and this colour is perfection, but sadly don't like the neckline. Nope, going back. Next up, this is just an easy one. In fact, I styled something very similar to this in my previous haul. On the Zara website, this isn't styled with a belt. I was like, that is what I'm going to be styling it with, a belt. Absolutely cinched in at the waist, but it's just a really relaxed linen dress. Cool girls would wear it without a belt. I will be wearing it with a belt for sure. But I loved the sort of more balloon sleeves of this. It looks a lot nicer, in my personal opinion. So that was £30, and I think that that's a good sort of like area. I liked that for £30, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. So I have actually popped on the Valentino Rockstud sandals with one of the Zara purchases as well. You're probably gonna get to see all of these Zara purchases before they actually get featured. But just to show you how I would style these particular sandals up, this is a very like me type of outfit because I love these like just throw on shirt dresses. I've got a couple of these from H&M and I live in them. They're so comfortable, and when you get them initially you're like, oh, this looks horrible, it's like a paper bag, and then you just add some simple accessories like I showed you in my H&M haul, and it just makes all of the difference. This for me is now so much more flattering and so much more me as an outfit. As you can see, the label of doom is on my ankle, but this is the outfit and how I would style it. I love it with the French Market bag. I think it just adds a different feel, and it's such an affordable way to like style a summer outfit because these bags are so blooming convenient. It's unbelievable. These sandals are at the moment very tight, but my feet are really swollen from my walk at the weekend, and I actually really love them as a bit more of like an elegant twist on, you know, like the sort of dad sandal trend that is going around at the moment that I just can't get on board with because my feet are wide enough as it is, so I don't want to go and add to the width. So this is just slightly more dainty, slightly more pared back, but still feels like that strappy vibe, I guess, and I really like them, so damn it, I think I'm going to keep them. But this is how I would style up the Zara dress as well, so I thought I'd kill two birds, one stone. It's such a lovely colour as well. I love that it's like this sort of almost like a, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's a very natural colour, which is why I love it, and it's just easy to wear and comfortable and airy, which is great when it's really warm. I have popped on the sliders. It looks so funny with the label of doom, but I popped on the sliders from Bottega with this outfit because I think it's probably going to be a good one to style it with, but I don't think they're very me. I think this is probably the best kind of outfit that they're going to go with, and I'm just not sure. I might try them with another one of the Zara dresses, but they just feel a little bit clunky and also quite tight on my feet because my feet are just so blooming wide that I'm actually struggling to get my foot into this one. But like I said, they are slightly swollen still from the weekend, so maybe I'll try it in a couple of days before sending them back, but I'm not going to cut the label off just to be sure. But I have cut the label off the Valentino ones. Weirdly and unexpectedly, I actually prefer the mules rather than the sliders. Now again, I think I'm gonna have to wait and see if when my feet go like down in swelling that they fit a bit better, but I think these are a little bit more elegant. I know that not everyone is into the squared toe. They were very controversial when I bought my first pair, which are there, but these are the only pair that I've been interested in buying ever since, despite all of the like really lovely simple mules that they do as well. But these ones just caught my eye a little bit, and I think it actually looks really nice with this outfit, and I think with some of my Zimmermann pieces these will look really nice as well. I'm going to try these on with some of the other dresses, but I'm loving this Zara one. So as mentioned, I styled this Zara dress up with all of the pairs of shoes, and this Zara dress is definitely saying I'm impressed with this. So far that's 2 items from my Zara haul that I'm keeping. I am shocked by that. The first 2 that I've shown I'm keeping, and I didn't expect to, but we shall see. Next up, it was funny actually because someone sent this to me in my inbox and I'd already purchased it, but this, interesting. It's quite like heavy, the fabric. It's quite thick fabric for this time of year, but that could work well on the colder days, but it's very, very colourful for me as well. I quite like it. It gives me Zimmermann vibes as usual. I love the sort of grandad collar to it. The cinched in waist, it's very, very short. Very short. That is very short. That is very short. Am I just getting old, or is that very short? We'll find out. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see how I style this as well, because I'm not sure. Okay, I do like this dress. Well, I love the dress, okay, I love the dress, but I think it's just a bit too short for me, and I'm not loving how short it is. Like, I feel like I'm gonna go clubbing, but then I also think that this dress would look amazing on someone like Amelia Liana, who's got like really dark skin, and she's nice and petite, and she goes to like the French Riviera a lot, and I feel like I can see her wearing this, and maybe not so much me, but with a cute little sun hat, except these ones don't fit my head, sadly. If I had a bigger one, no. But yeah, I've also kept it on with the Bottega shoes, which I don't know if you can hear them. They're very noisy. They're very creaky. Some very creaky shoes that we have. But I just think that maybe this is a little bit, I don't know. Maybe if I was on holiday or something, if I was somewhere very hot, I'd feel differently. I do love the pattern of it, but I think that I've got more dresses, this kind of style, that are a bit more me. But let me know in the comments, do you love it? Do you think I'm making a mistake if I send this back? Let me know what you think. And then finally was this top, which I thought was adorable. You know I love these kinds of like, oh yeah, I love that. It's got this really beautiful like organza dramatic sleeve. It's sort of like a twist on the top that I created for my collection, but it's more of like a crop top. This could even be worn as like a bikini. You could just stick a white pair of bikini bottoms, or even a contrast, like a purple pair or something like that, and this would make such a cute bikini top. But this, oh my gosh, this with my Zara trap, yes. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, that's a win. I love that top. I think that it's actually really great quality as well. What was the price of this? $19.99. I think the quality feels really nice. I'm gonna feel nice and secure in that, especially not wearing a bra. There's a really lovely amount of volume in that sleeve and a really beautiful fabric that makes it feel more expensive. This is where I love to be. Like, if I'm ordering high street, this is what I aim for personally. I love things that don't feel like they're from the high street, that they could be high end. Love that. And that is absolutely everything in this haul of basically kind of things that I've not been buying, or shops that I've not been buying from. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed the way that I've done this as well. I hope that it was sort of a little bit more informative. Obviously, the dresses that I just wasn't into, I'm not going to style up because they just don't do it for me, and I would be not knowing what I'm doing with it. But this one, and a lot of it was really effortless, which was lovely, but I'm very much in love with this dress. I think I'm going to leave this dress on for the rest of the evening, and I'm going to go and make dinner because it's actually really late. It's gone 6 o'clock. I'm working late, guys. But hopefully I will see you guys in my next haul. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know which outfit was your favourite, which one would you wear, and where would you wear it? If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you wear the outfit? I need to know, because I need all of the like travel, vacation inspo that I'm hopefully going to have very soon. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!